Hi, this is Reverend Joanna Bartlett, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about my book, The Spiritual Symbols Workbook. So the reason I created this book is because virtually every teacher of mediumship or psychic abilities will tell you at some point to create a symbol dictionary, your own dictionary of all the symbols that you see during meditation, during message work, or if you're trying to develop your own intuition, the symbols that come through during that process. You have to create your own symbol dictionary, they will say. Every book I've read, every teacher I've had has all said the same thing. The problem is that even very well-meaning people, students, earnest students who want to do this soon find that they get tripped up with the complexity of creating that symbol dictionary and then being able to find anything in it ever again. So here's one of many, I think, symbol dictionaries I've tried to start. And I dedicated it. I said, I won't worry if it's neat or organized, which was a lie because I totally worried about it. And I started with colors and, I started working my way through, and then I quickly gave up because I realized I won't ever be able to find anything again. I will want to go look up, what I wrote down for purple, for instance. And, once I fill this book up of all these kinds of things or the color that I forgot to write down the first time, I won't be able to find it again. And so I gave up multiple times. So that's why I created this book. So this book is not a dictionary yet. It will be once you fill it in. There aren't any definitions in here. This is all for you to fill in your own definitions of all of these, or some of these symbols, the ones that you encounter anyway, as you encounter them. And so it's organized into different subject areas. For instance, there's animals, the body, colors, food, things that you find in your house, nature, numbers, objects, people, places, religious and spiritual symbols, shapes, tarot cards, because they're very symbolic, traffic signs, even vehicles and transportation, zodiac signs. And then what I added, and I think this is key, is a index in the back, so that, say for instance, you see a balloon in your meditation or in some message work that you're doing, or even that you encounter on your path, and you go, okay, balloon, what does that mean to me? What does this symbol, what's the definition of this symbol for me? You look it up, you go balloon, page 190, you flip to page 190 and you write it down. And then if it comes up again and you go, oh, I think I have something for balloon, you can easily find your entry again. There's also a bit of an explanation about symbols and how they work in our lives, and how to use the book to, if you want to earnestly fill it up symbol by symbol, or different ways that you can connect in with that information for yourself. So what you end up with this workbook, once you work with it, is you end up creating your very own dictionary of symbols of what they mean to you. Because while there are some wonderful psychic symbols dictionaries and dream dictionaries out there available, those definitions aren't necessarily your definitions. This is about developing your own personal language with spirit, your own symbolic language. And what we'll find that happens, and what Spirit tells me happens, is that the more that you work with this, the more that you develop this symbolic language, the more that you will get information about those symbols, with the symbols that you work with, that mean that specific thing to you all the time. And so that makes your communication, whether it's with spirit, whether it's just with intuition, or psychic messages, or even your dreams, that will make that language so much clearer for you and easier for you to understand, because it will be your own personal language. So that is what this book is all about. Again, it's a workbook. It's not a dictionary. You create your own dictionary from it. And I would love to hear from you how you find symbols showing up in your life and how you work with them. So please leave me a comment and let me know.